Okay then, everybody, how's everyone doing? Let me just do a little bit of a sound check so that everything, so that we can hear everything.
Okay then, everybody.
Alright, yes, I hope you guys can hear me. Just let me know in the chat. Yes. Welcome back. Before we begin, I'm going to tell you, we are at LaGuardia Airport. Finally, we're back in the US, on the East Coast. Let me know if you can hear me, and I'm right now. I'm getting ready for the stream, everybody. Yes. We're now at like 400 viewers, so I think it's time to start. Let me just sit down. Actually, we're 500 viewers. All right. That's normally where I just go ahead and actually start using the camera. I just took a shower, so maybe I don't know what's up with my hair, but we're here in the flight simulator, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? Or today? Oh wow, I didn't put gel into me or anything. We are now back at the flight simulator. What did I do? I did not. Okay, never mind. I did not do anything. Did I? Why is it not responding? Has someone broken the flight simulator again? All right, everybody. Let me just show you. Something is weird. Can you see? I'm trying to use. Okay, never mind. I think it's like back to normal now. Yeah. Anyway, we are okay. We are right now back in the flight simulator indeed, on the East Coast. Yes, because we're back in New York. As you can tell, we are at LaGuardia, which at the moment is quite a busy airport. In fact, there are so many people probably joined in because of the live stream that I'm hosting right now. Actually, that my computer is lagging a little bit. Can you see that? You can definitely see that, right? Jesus Christ, what's wrong? Yeah. Welcome back to another daily streams. This is actually, I don't know if it's good to have this many people join the live stream, you know, in the multiplayer, or if it's bad, but I'm just gonna let you guys know that I'm at LaGuardia Airport, flying to a random island, by the way, on the West European server. I did not know this before, but apparently there are several servers for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and oh, can you see that ping there? I mean, either my internet is broken, or oh, Jesus Christ, that's like minutes of ping. I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe my Wi-Fi's crashed, but luckily, okay, it hasn't crashed. Okay, I'm just gonna mention we're on the West European server, and well, you know, it's at 10 p.m. Central German time, Central European time, of course, which is like 5 p.m. right now in the U.S. or something. Let me know. That's like something like that's the time that I always want to like stream at, somewhat. Yeah, for today I have planned a little bit of a route again, a little bit of a smaller flight. We're as of right now we're in of course we're at LaGuardia Airport, New York. You know, we have the big ones here as well, JFK, but LaGuardia is like the smallest and the most challenging airport of New York. Talking about challenging, we're gonna fly up Long Island. I think this is what is called Long Island, and well, there's a lot of islands here. For example, there's Fisher's Island, which is an airport that I've already made a video about. This one has some short runways for sure, and we can maybe check out some other islands that we can find actually in the region. And I think right now it's actually 4 p.m. All right, okay, 4. It's not 5. It's 4. As always, let me know when I'm lagging or whatever, because my internet is trash. But I can I can quickly switch to another internet. So you know, it's the big brains, and then we can have a stable stream. But so far, everything's gone very well actually over the past few days. So I'm looking forward to the stream. Again, we're gonna be flying to some smaller islands for sure. From LaGuardia, which is going to be an interesting operation for sure. Okay, then let's go ahead and actually just get this Airbus plane ready. Now, yesterday we were flying also in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 because you guys seem to prefer that over X-Plane, which is interesting, maybe because of the multiplayer as well. And that one we were actually flying the 747, and I was not able to get that plane started up by myself, or I just didn't want to waste time, right? But the Airbus, you know, I do know a little bit how to start. Because it's an Airbus. It's really simple. I mean, all we have to do pretty much is just turn on, like, just turn every switch that says off, right? Turn that on, make sure nothing really says fault, besides the Gen 1 and the Gen 2, which is always, like, fault, right? Maybe let's turn on external power. But let's also turn on the APU. There we go. We're looking nice. Let's turn on the anti-icing. See, we're going very quickly. This is our plane. It's in our hands. So let's just go ahead and do what we're doing right now. So yeah, what can we say? I just want to mention again, something I introduced last time was the donation link. If Super Chat is not supported in your country, then you can simply donate via that link, and it'll also show up on the stream. I now have actually set so that you can actually so that the donation is actually read by text to speech, so that you can actually we can hear it what you're writing. Let's test it out today. I hope it works because I'm an idiot. But here's the link. I just posted it into the chat there as well. But anyway, let's not care about all of that stuff. Let's just go ahead and fly our plane. And that is a good idea because I think it's already pretty much ready for the engine start. So let's just go ahead and start the engine indeed. All right, engine 2. And let's turn on the ignition. Okay, and I think out here, maybe this is the noise is a little loud here from the outside, but out here we can actually see the engine is starting to spin. Oh, okay. What else is happening is that we're actually getting pushed back. That's nice. While we're just rolling, we can start the engine as well. Get everything ready for getting this plane out of here, right? Okay, this is turned on. Yes. Turn that off. And APU generator, I think that's what something is not turned on that should be turned on, I think. Yeah, that is just Flight Simulator 2020 for you. By the way, did you see that guy that just taxied into us? That was interesting. Now, actually, something that we always have here in the flight simulator is obviously the ghost chip. That's mandatory. And is that the tower? Yeah, that's LaGuardia Tower. It looks a little interesting from down here in the cockpit. And yes, indeed, Flight Simulator is running a little roughly, isn't it? Like there's a few frames per second drops. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it as well. See, a lot of people are saying APU bleed, but that is APU bleed. Yes, the B word. Here it is. It's now turned on. Okay, now I know what's wrong with the plane. Let's turn it on. There we go. Hope that it actually ignites, which it doesn't. You see, this is. Oh, I did not actually turn on the APU. That's the problem. Okay, now the engine is turning on. All right. Welcome to Swiss to Turn 1, only professionally flying. Oh, damn. That hasn't worked. Alright. Actually, yeah. It's just motion blur you guys are saying about the lags, but I know this is not running at like 60 frames per second for sure. This is not running at any of that, actually. I'm pretty sure it's like at 20 frames per second, which is, we're not going to talk about that. But the frame per seconds always gets better once we're out of this mess, because there's obviously a lot of people stream sniping, which I don't, like, it's kind of funny. But, you know, maybe in the future we want to fly on VATSIM or something. And, you know, once we start actually doing that kind of stuff, then we don't want any stream snipers, of course. But that's a whole other story. Yeah. So, engines are actually starting up, and we can get actually ready to taxi our plane. Which runway is actually in use? Let me know. Which runway do you recommend? I mean, there are, like, 2 separate runways, or even 3? No, it's 2. I'm thinking... like we're gonna start at runway 4. What's up, Cyril Achuzia? Or I don't know how to pronounce her name. Jesus Christ! What are you guys people with doing with these names? £2. Can you go to Portela Airport in Lisbon? For sure. And why is the you guys okay? You can see oh wait, I cannot hear the donation. Oh my god. What's up, Turpits? Oh yeah, I know what's wrong now. I'm an idiot, everybody. I turned the sound settings wrong. Now I can hear it. Alright, let me just, actually, I still have a lot of windows open on my computer. There we go. Yeah, thanks to Churl, and also thanks to, Forks, and everybody. You guys are always supporting, which is great. Let's just, by the way, care about flying as well. Flying as well. I'm sorry. So like, it's really starting to get like a problem, especially like, what's up, Rocco, as well. It's really starting to get like a problem when we're like on final approach to like a dangerous runway or something. Because then I'm always like distracted by your donations. And you know, I know you guys are timing it always like to the takeoff and to everything. So it always can be a little bit of a challenge to fly with you guys. But yeah, I really appreciate the support by everybody. I really just appreciate you tuning in. It's just a lot of fun. So yeah, my Microsoft Flight Simulator keeps crashing. Can anyone help? Well, Microsoft can help me with that for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and push back a little further because the pushback truck did not push us back like properly. Like okay, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of type of planes here. A lot of A320s, just like the one that we're in right now. But like a lot of other planes, a lot of smaller planes, a lot of Robins, I think. And actually a Typhoon here as well, which is always nice to see. This is the European, or what is it called? I don't know, somewhat of a Typhoon. Actually, I think today there's been a brand new release of a brand new fighter jet for a Flight Simulator as well. I think that one is like a Italian fighter jet. We may or may not want to check it out. Even though, if I'm being honest, I don't want to check it out that much. It's just, after all, another private like fighter jet. And it just makes sense that, you know, oh, Jesus Christ. You know, oh, damn. We're crossing the taxi lines for sure. Now, the question is, where do we go? We're going to go taxi all the way to that on the other runway. We'll talk about that fighter jet that is coming out. Yeah, there's this new fighter jet add-on on the SimMarket store for like $20. That one, I don't know. It's like just another fighter jet, again, as I've already said. I mean, it makes sense that there are a lot of fighter jets coming out right now. Because that is like a little bit of a more complex plane, but this is not, like, a fighter jet is not, after all, that size of an airliner or something. And, well, obviously the Flight Simulator has only been out officially for, like, how many months? I stopped counting. It's like 4 months now. It's really not been a long time. And it can take years to develop a plane like this A320 or something. What's up, short-sightedness? 400 HUF. What currency is that? You look more handsome than I thought you would. I don't know. Should I take this as a compliment? I guess I should. Does that mean my voice is weird, or does that seem my personality is weird, or does that seem my... Okay, it's, you know, planes. I have never seen any ugly pilots for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. What's up, Leo Schumann? I wish I had a PC. Well, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is actually coming out for the Xbox. For those who have an Xbox, don't get a console over a PC. That's all I'm gonna say. Consoles are really not the deal, everybody. That's just my personal opinion. You know, as someone who's always played on computer or on a very bad laptop. But that's still another story. Yeah. This is what Microsoft. Yeah, y'all can join. I think the X-Plane one will actually be like open. Though I think cross-platform. Is that what it's called? Leo Schumann. No, that's not vodka. That's water. No, otherwise you wouldn't be able to drink it this way. Y'all have seen that Vine, you know, drink this vodka down a head, and he just dies when he inserts that vodka, which is a weird way of saying that he drinks vodka. I don't know. We have become a weird one. Let's actually just go ahead and get this plane off into the ground, into the air. I mean, possibly into the ground, because we have forgot to turn on a few settings, right? Let's turn on the lights. And make sure it's all in the green down there. And, yeah, no warnings here. I didn't forget to turn on anything. Glad that the engines are working. And that's all I need. Obviously, that's not how I would fly in real life at all. No, but really, no. I just don't care about checklists. You know, we don't want to waste time here. As long as the engines run and we're somewhat able to fly it properly, it's fine. I mean, it's really Airbus after all. Simple systems, really simple switches we have to use, which I really have learned to appreciate. I mean, it's better to be simpler, and it's not cooler or anything. Like, Boeing is cool and all, but sometimes the systems can be a little weird. And we're taxiing through a whole crowd of people that are going to be taking off in a second. Jeez, it's just crazy how many people there are actually on Microsoft Flight Simulator these days now that are actually like joining in the chat and just joining the sim, right? The sim flight. Like, we are uniting so many people. Why is the plane like veering to the left a lot? This is not a single engine plane, dude. Okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and take off. Oh damn, this plane's like severely veering. Is there something wrong with the? I can tell. I think there's something wrong with the trim actually, with the rudder trim. That might be because the plane was heavily veering to the right, to the left. But where's the rudder trim now? I have no idea. Well, whatever. We've actually taken off our A320. We are now. This is New York, I guess. Let's get this VFR map a little smaller. Yeah, this is New York Airport, and as you can see, there's Manhattan. And I'm pretty sure that the performance of my computer will get a lot better once we're actually out of the city. I'm sorry for hitting the microphone. I've been hitting it quite a lot recently. Yeah. All right, now this has been New York. Let's put up the landing gear. That's a little late to put up the landing gear, but that's another story. Let's just go ahead and get the flaps up, get everything up, and we're climbing through the clouds. Right now, we're actually synchronized to live weather. So this is what New York looks like right now. Maybe. Unfortunately, but that's in the. Okay, what's up, Ollie Adams? Thank you so much for the support. I mean, once you're actually like when you're donating $5, don't just write a message, because then I'll actually read it for you. Why would you donate money without leaving a message? But I really appreciate it. But come on, don't be stupid. But no, let's here we are. We're flying through the clouds. What's up, short-sighted? It's huge Hungarian forint. Did I say huge? Hungarian forint. I did not assume you're ugly. Yeah, I mean, I've heard this a lot. A lot of people like think that I don't look too bad or that as bad as they thought I would. They had really low expectations, which is I've been I was very glad to see that. But no, that's another story. Just as Iolu Owoyam, what is that name, dude? Iolu Owoyams says. That's another story. But Hungary, that's cool. I understand though, like, we've seen a lot of face reveals and we know what to expect. Now we're actually climbing at quite a high speed here, which is fine, I think. Alright, meanwhile, let's keep up on the course. Let's turn to the left a little bit. Maybe try to use the autopilot here for a sec. Oh, I think something's gone wrong. Okay, never mind. I don't think anything has gone wrong. Okay. Perfect. Turn the vertical speed mode or something. Engage selected altitude. No. Managed altitude. No, that doesn't do it either. What's wrong with the Airbus auto? See, this is just we're overspeeding as well. All right. Yeah, that's on that disappointment. Yeah, let's actually climb to 8,000 feet while we're at it. All right, so we're actually climbing now. We have a little bit of time for ourselves because this is not the shortest flight. What's up? Short-sightedness. I mean that I didn't expect good, but that I did expect good, but you were better. Yeah, and we have everyone is coming in here. We're going to switch to one live stream. Everyone is here now. Even Bolin and Udon plays. From far away, this kind of looks like an A10 plane, doesn't it? The A20, and I also read the A and then the 20. Kind of sounded like a A10 Warthog, didn't it? But of course, we have an actual fighter jet here for the F-15. I mean Eurofighter, of course. What's up, Serot? But you all are not able to keep up. Yeah. So I've really been enjoying these live streams because otherwise, like outside of the YouTube videos, I don't really simulate a lot. So to have that bit of more simulation per day, right? Really is great for me because I cannot fly a lot right now, especially because of COVID-19, and especially as well because of the weather's like it's so bad right now. Like I've not seen the sun for like weeks. I'm not joking. And you know, it's general COVID-19. Everyone is supposed to stay at home, and we're still on ignition mode, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. So this bit of what can I say? This bit of simulation extra is always a little helpful for me. So that's great. Okay, everybody. Now. We're right now at 8,000 feet, climbing. That we're not climbing anymore, but we're leveled up. What's up? It's New Zealand 001. Love that name. We're just flying along. This is actually not a long flight. This will take around, like, officially, like 18 minutes. But I can say it's going to be less than that because we're overspeeding by quite a bit. Now we are overspeeding by quite a bit. Yeah, New Zealand 001. Yeah. Sometimes takes a little while to get into the stream, your donations from the chat into the stream. It's a little weird, but I'm really glad I've been able to set it up. I don't know if the thing works. The what is it? The text to speech. I messed it up again. Alright, you guys are posting weird stuff in the comments, by the way. I just wanted to mention that. I just wanted to mention I'm refreshing the membership list today. So everyone that, you know, if you want to still get into the video end card, either just written on there if you enter the 737 membership, then you should do it now. Because, you know, that'll be refreshed today. I refresh it like every 3 days or something. And so if you want to be mentioned by voice in the end card, maybe you've seen it before. Then you can join the A380 tier today if you want to. Well, you guys are always posting feet reveal. Why do you guys? No. Yeah, throttle. Okay, that's an interesting question I'm asked here. How do you control all the throttle with the X52 HOTAS throttle? What? What do you mean? I'm using the X52 HOTAS throttle. This one. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. This is an A3. This is not. No, this is actually a single throttle, not with two differential thrust engines or anything. Yeah, what's up, Will Cohen? Thanks for actually upgrading to A380 membership. I will say your name again later. That's all I'm gonna say. But no, yeah, I'm using the X52 joystick, and that one only has a single throttle stick, right? You normally have 2 or 4 if you're flying a 747, obviously, like differential thrust levers or whatever it's called. And, well, I don't have that, but I don't really need it either. Like, who needs it? The chat, Jesus Christ. No. Stop it. Yeah. Have you... Alright. So, we're at right now at 666 viewers, I just wanted to mention. Wyatt, how do I turn on name tags? I'm guessing in the flight simulator, right? I think it is in the flight I don't know. Do I look like I know? Maybe it's in the settings? No. That's not even the settings here properly. It's most probably in the when you press escape and then data or something. I don't know. I don't really remember anymore. Doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. We were at 666 viewers. Now we're at 667. So someone just joined, and that's really disappointing me. What can you say? But yeah, actually, let's actually care about where we're actually are right now. Actually, because we're already halfway through the whole flight. And we're coming in quite hot and well for Fisher's Island. I don't know what it's called again. It had another name. The island itself is actually called Fisher's Island, but what is it then? The airport itself is not called Fisher's Island, which is Not good, but that's, I don't know. I'm gonna get ready for the landing here. Yeah, general settings, and then traffic, and then show traffic. Nameplates, maybe there's an option to turn it off as well, because we don't want to promote, we don't want to give clout to the people. Oh, there's now 666 viewers now. Maybe we want to screenshot that, but that's another story. Traffic, and then show traffic nameplates. Turn that off. Maybe it's a good idea. We don't want to give clout to all these spammers, to all these snipers, right? What's up, Yalu? OYMs, I'm sorry about the pronouncing of your name. Pronunciation of your name. What's your favorite aircraft? How about PC-12? PC-12 is right now my favorite. I don't own one. Lol. But it would be great to own one. It's just a very great plane. Stream sniping 001 as well. Right now we're actually at like a very slow speed. It's 380 knots. Why are we so slow? We're gonna move on from that for sure. I already drank a water bottle. A bottle of water. Did I say bottle of water? Did I say water bottle? I don't have any more. Like they're all downstairs. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dehydrate. I'm gonna die. How am I supposed to do it? You're putting on the spruce goose. Isn't that a plane? I think it is. Yeah. Isn't that like the biggest plane ever? Yes. Never made a video about it because there's no proper model. Because no one really cares about seaplanes anymore. The spruce goose again. Yeah, Leech. Check my DMs on Discord. I'm gonna do it for sure. Some or something. Scotland. No, don't dehydrate and die. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah. So, oh, that plane just passed us. Again, no name tags, which makes it look a little cooler, honestly. I think it's a little better now. It really has made the whole thing a little better. I mean, now we can just see a lot of planes in the sky. I'm pretty sure that someone at the Microsoft Flight Simulator headquarters is just, like, watching the live map, right, of the world. Not totally not, but, like, the worldwide traffic. And he's like, and that person is like, oh, what the hell's going on near Long Island? Who the hell is streaming? Is it Swiss01 again? Yeah, it is Swiss01 indeed. So what do you guys think about the time frame that this stream is happening right now? Is it like fine? Because I always want to, like, especially when I'm flying in the US, I want to share it to the US people. Yeah, Leech. Have a good stream. Thank you. You know, US people. So I think 4 p.m. is like the earliest time. You know, 4 p.m. Eastern. It's like the earliest time that I could ever like stream at. Because duh, I'm out of words right now. But like, you know, obviously, you know, there's the whole entire rest of the U.S., which obviously even would be earlier than that. So no, I think earlier than like 10 p.m. in the evening here is not possible. But I'm thinking like I don't know, somewhat late in the night, or maybe even like, how about like do a stream like in the morning times of Europe, right? How about that? How about like streams in the morning times of Europe again? Maybe there would be some other time zones, you know, watching, especially Asia. I think they're missing out quite right now, very much. I mean, we have to think about, you know, pretty much all of Asia right now, starting with East Asia, starting with West Asia, I mean, and then East Asia, of course. Pretty much. I don't know about Australia. What is the time right now in Australia? But I'm pretty sure there are no Australians watching anyway. Yeah. So, flight to Sabah Airport as if I had not done that. As if I have not done that in the streams before. I'm having strokes again. Drink more water, everybody. Just like you should. You should always drink more water. Now that's been the last sip. But actually, surprisingly enough, we're coming in for a landing. And we're coming in hot. Let's go and actually descent already, because our destination airport is right ahead. Damn. That's gone a little faster than we might have thought. This is actually really nice about New York, of course. You're very quickly out of the very dense city, out like, you know, on these islands, if you have a plane especially. That it can be nice, I guess, right? Let's turn... Come on, it's just descent, dude. Alright. Alright, now we're descending. For sure. Alright. Okay, now let's turn off the autopilot, because only Airbus pilots use autopilot. Duh. Alright, that's descent. Do I have Microsoft Flight Simulator Deluxe or Standard or something? I have the best version, that's all I can say, like Deluxe or something. Because obviously, it just makes sense with all the planes that are implemented. It is, like, the price ratio is really good. Is that the right word? Price to performance ratio? I think that's what it's called. You know, it's really... The planes are fine for what they are. Obviously, this is not, like, study level, as for my opinion. I mean, most of these... Oh, there was a plane here that just struck us. Most of these buttons do not work, and when you actually go into, like, a proper flight simulator model, like the Flight Factor A320, and try to start that up, I was personally not able to start that plane up. Compared to the A320 that we have here in the flight simulator, which I'm able to start up. So that's just got to say something, right? You know, maybe this is not the most realistic model, but it's okay for what it's meant for, I guess. And I'm sorry, there was a little lag. There's a little lag still, but I think it's going fine now. I'm sorry about that little lag that was just happening. I'm sorry. Should it actually work? Yeah. Sorry about the glitches. Ha! How about the audio when it's glitching? Is it, like, bad? Yeah, we'll come back to glitch. It's back now. Come on. We're, like, running at 3,000 kilobytes per second or whatever that's called. Like, that's a perfectly streamable rate. So I don't know what's wrong. It's probably YouTube on. No. Something is not good here. Alright, are we back now? Can you guys see? Alright, everybody. I'll be back in a second. I have to adjust. Alright, everybody, we're back. I'm sorry about that little delay that we had. And now it's working perfectly. Again, I hope. Oh no, it's completely dead. Alright, everybody, we're back. I'm sorry about that little delay that we had. I think it's back now, everybody. Yeah. No, it's actually not back at all. Why is it lagging 001 again? God damn it. Alright, now we're back. Alright, can you hear me? Okay. We're back now, actually with a working stream. I'm sorry about none of this working. But now I'm actually streaming via the normal internet. I'm using mobile data right now, normally, for the streams. That was lagging a little bit. Literally the worst time to have lags, right? Because we're actually, like, genuinely on the final approach for our airport down here. Actually, I think this is a bad idea, because there's two runways here at Elizabeth Field, and I remember the name now. It's Fisher's Island and Elizabeth Field. And I think we're right now on the approach to the shorter runway. So we're gonna see. Are we gonna be able to get this plane down, landed? Let's find out. Let's put the landing gear down. Maybe this will not work, but maybe it might. Okay, let's come in nicely. So this was a very quick approach here, and you know, we're streaming now for even less people, but you know, it's a little bit of a private club here. And what's that structure in the back? I just want to know, while we're flying, what is that in the back? Jesus Christ, is that real there? No, it's not. Of course not. We can actually see, while we're pausing, we can see all the people trying to land their planes here on this island as well. So let's join in and try to get this plane landed. Is the audio delayed? Let me know. And try to get this. No, the audio is not delayed. For everyone that has, like, audio delation or whatever the word is, who has some audio delay for sure. just go ahead and refresh the site, the page, or the YouTube, and that'll do. If you guys are having delays. Alright, let's put this plane down on the runway there. Alright, fine. Okay, we did a very hard landing. As you can see, this has not been a butter landing. Yeah, this has not been a butter landing indeed. But this was fine. We actually did stop. Surprisingly enough, we were able to stop, which, again, that was actually a little weird, because I did not expect to stop on such a short runway. But we did. So let's just go ahead and actually come in for a little bit of a takeoff again. And if we want to, we can try out some more things. How about flying to the other runway that this airport has here? But then we can check out some other islands that are actually located here, because there are quite a few islands at this airport. And you guys saying me that it's still lagging? I know it's not lagging anymore, so stop playing. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and fly off. Full power into the takeoff. And we're off. Indeed. I'm really out of water and I'm thirsty. You know, when you're talking a lot, you just need to drink a lot for sure. So that sucks. And something is really wrong about the steering here. This plane will just steer anywhere. I don't know. Something is weird. But let's go ahead and take off. Oh, damn. What's the wind situation here? Something... Oh, the autopilot was turned on. What's the autopilot? Oh. We just almost touched water there, but the autopilot was turned on the whole time. That was messing up the takeoff completely. Jesus Christ. Alright, then let's actually come in for the other runway that this airport has. That hasn't worked at all. This other runway is interesting, but I don't even think it's like that much longer, is it? Wait, no. Is it longer? It's a little longer, actually. No, it is a little longer, and a little wider as well. Meaning that we're forced to do a smooth landing here as well. I mean, before we literally just crashed our plane and hope that it somewhat worked. Now, we're coming in for a really bad landing. A really good landing, I mean, of course. No bad landing. Alright. The runway is down here, where maybe or may or may not be a little high. Which is the reason why we're gonna just go ahead and come down. 1,000. British plane. Let's go. British GPWS call outs. Call outs. That's something that like Canadians say. That's what I feel like. Call outs. Linus Tech Tips. Alright, everybody. We're coming in actually. Coming in nice. No, we're not. No, this is not gonna work out, is it? We're gonna slow down a little bit. Alright. Let's go and slow down even more, even further. 400 on the GPWS. Coming in a little sideways. We have a little bit of tailwind, which I don't like. That's not good. The tailwind I don't like. Yeah, again, we're staying to life weather, which sometimes can be for the worse. Come on. Oh, yeah, nice landing. Right? Now, let's go around. Especially on the ground, this plane's like impossible to steer. I'm not doing anything, and for some reason the plane's like steering to the left. Can you see that? I'm so dumb. All right, everybody, let's come in from the other side of the runway, because then there won't be any tailwind, which is the thing about runways, right? So let's come in from the other side to the other side of the runway. Which will give us a little bit of a better landing performance for sure. Because this is like straight up tailwind that we're having right now. So let's just come in and just use slew mode. Coming back for the airport. Alright. We have this little alert, which is always sounding when the landing gear is not down. So let's put it down and do this like genuinely smoothly now. Let's go. Alright, like a lot of people are like coming ahead of us now who are also trying to land their planes here. But the swarms have been reduced a little bit of all the people coming in. But actually there is an A320 I'm sorry, an A320 ahead of us, which is coming for a landing as well. That's the problem with drinking a lot of water. You have to, yeah, die. That's what we're saying. And this A320 that's also coming in is like way too fast. That's, I can already tell that. Let's make this smooth, though. All right, come on. After this, a little bit of a failed attempt. Let's go ahead and come in for a nice. All right, never mind. All right, come on. Let's put up the reversers and get this plane stopped, especially. That's really not been a nice landing, but a survivable one. Compared to all the other landings we've done so far, this has been survivable. And I'm pretty sure after all these landings, both the planes, definitely the planes, but also the runways, need some good old, what is the word again? Restoration? Everything? Maintenance? Basically, new island. After all these planes crashing here into the runway, and you know, there's some other planes that have actually managed to land here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this plane off into the air, because there's a lot of other airports to check out here on this island, or on the other islands that we have here. I mean, oh no. All right, there we go. Go ahead and speed up a little bit. We're now at like 100 knots. Damn, why is this plane so impossible to steer on the ground today? Like when you're doing a takeoff roll, I don't really get it. And I think we did overrun a little bit. But let's go ahead and fly off. There we go. We're good. Okay, perfect. Are you using the fly-by-wire mod? No. This is just the basic A320. I'm really a basic bitch, and I really own it. Cause you know I'm I'm still flying with the basic liveries that are included into Flight Simulator, like genuinely. So I really do not care. But we have some more airports here. How about KSPP? Damn, that name though. Let's check it out. There's no runways showing up, which I'm guessing means that there is not even a solid runway there. Probably just a dirt runway. Something that the 7 A320, which this plane is maybe able to do. So let's do it. Alright. What's up, Huff Murphy? Or I'm still not able to pronounce your name, dude. Like, who? Whoosh? Huge? Huge? How do you pronounce the name Huff, dude? Or Haga? Haga. Well, thanks for the donation, Murphy. Haga. Alright. Your gear is down. It is not down, everybody. It's up. Landing gear's up, and we're overspeeding a little bit. I'm sorry. Alright, meanwhile we're coming in for the landing. I have no idea where the airport is. I think it's like right ahead, though, actually. Which it is not. It's to the left of us. And there's a plane that's like being Jesus right now, or being Sully as well. Oh no, he's taking off again. What's your favorite airline? I don't really have a favorite right now. Swiss 001 Airlines, maybe. I do like Lufthansa. I do like to fly it, but a lot of people are hating on it, so I'm kind of scared to always say, you know, I like to fly Lufthansa. Like, especially my YouTuber friends, like, Go Travel Your Way, Josh. What's his last name? Josh Cahill, I mean. He always hates on Lufthansa, so I'm always kind of scared to say that I like Lufthansa a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, which Airbus is your plane? What Airbus plane is your favorite? Dude, that's an interesting question. I like the A320 just a lot. It's like with the 737, I like the size of it, especially. You know, the 737 as well. They have very convenient sizes, meaning they can fly to a lot of places, but they can also fly very, very speedy, which, fly very fast. That's the word that I was trying to look for. But they can also fly to some, smaller runways. Doesn't really care. But it can also transport quite a few passengers. I really like these mid-haul. Mid-haul? There's short haul, there's long haul, and there's mid-haul? Middle haul? Mid-haul planes, right? No, I really like them as well. So I just really like the format, really. So let's just come in. Are planes deaths less common every year? No. Well, no. Aviation is like so safe that we've come to the point where like there's really no increase or decrease really if you look on the long term. Like just aviation has gotten so safe over the years that it, you know, it doesn't really get better. Actually, it's getting a little worse. That's how good the safety's been over the last like 10 years. If we leave out the few thousand accidents that were happening to 2019 and maybe 2020. 2020 was actually not that bad of a year for aviation when it comes to accidents, right? I mean, there was this Iran air that got shot down, and some more planes definitely crashed. But 2019 and 2018 was definitely a lot worse, right? And all I'm trying to do is find the runway. Alright, it's supposed to be like here. It'd be nice if I was able to find it. Is it really just a grass runway though? Oh, it is just a grass runway, isn't it? It's like to the point where I cannot like land at it, right? Maybe we would. Yeah, you know, this was just a flyover. We did not at all want to land here at all. At all. Yeah, and obviously this year started a little bad with the other 737 crash. And you know, I'm always wondering, well, how is it always the 737, dude? Like, how does it always happen with it? And honestly, we don't know, of course. Actually, we have a very close airport that is a little smaller. KMTP, no idea what name that is. Or, you know, what the airport is named again. But we're going to actually get this plane landed here. There. At that airport. Let's do it. How long have you been doing YouTube? Over 3 years. 2017 September was when I started up. I started off, and November was when I really started to make daily videos. I remember, like, you know, I just, you know, uploaded one day, and then I had another idea the other day, so I just uploaded that the other day as well. I just made a lot of videos, had a lot of fun, and I just maintained it. I mean, why not? And that microwave sound made by the A380, A320 that we have right here, that sounds like, you know, you're standing in line at McDonald's. That's what it sounds like. Dum 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 dum. Put that down here. Have I turned on something? I think something is turned on. Oh yeah, turn on the autopilot. Whoops. Alright, meanwhile we're coming in for that weird island airport that we have right here. Meanwhile, a lot of other people are doing that, the same thing. But yeah. Warning spoiler. Oh, it's Montauk Airport. Montauk. What are these names sometimes? Is that Montauk? Because I always see that there is a scenery pack for that one. I don't know. Montauk Airport. Yeah, that's why what I know the airport name from. But I've never known that it's like here, like near this whole thing. And where is it now? It's supposed to be here. I do have it inside. I think it's right here, isn't it? Maybe I'm getting this a lot very wrong, and I'm approaching like a. Probably this is actually not where the airport is at. Where is it? Oh no, the runway is over there, isn't it? What does that look like then? That is not a runway there. That black bar, that is for sure not one. But what is that then? It's right here. Alright, welcome to Swiss Desert 1. We're always professionally flying around in A320. Alright. So, I just wanted one thing. After we've only been streaming for like 50 minutes. Okay, that was obviously because of the networking issues. But we've been streaming for an hour now. Wow. Hasn't felt like I've been streaming that long. What I want to do is I want to give the AI another chance. I want to let it fly through New York. Make a little bit of a short flight. And give the AI a little bit of a chance to fly at some bigger airports and do some butter landings for sure. Talking about butter landings, let's do that. Now you guys suggest, should we let the AI fly from this place to LaGuardia Airport in New York? That would be a little bit of a longer route, of course, but we could do that if you guys want to. But that's before let's actually go ahead and focus on getting this plane landed smoothly.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, you know what? We have to again mention that there's a lot of crosswind here, but we have actually managed to land. It was alright. It was butter alright. We've obviously done some more beautiful landings in the past, but you know what? Let's go ahead. Should we go to New York? I want to let this plane fly. I hear fine, but it glitches out sometimes. Is it like that? Alright, everybody. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Main menu. Continue. And then we can go to Burger King foot lettuce. What am I talking? Melted butter. Don't know. What does that stream become? Alright. Now, world map. Let's go ahead. LaGuardia Airport. LaGuardia. When you say LaGuardia in English pronunciation, you always pronounce it kind of like it's like LaGuardia, right? Isn't that weird? I never noticed that. Where can we go? Can we go to, where is that? Like, where are interesting airports? Give me like a smaller one, maybe. Long Island? It's a little boring, to my opinion. But just the fact that we're flying out of LaGuardia is interesting already, so this is cool. Alright, let's go to Igor Sikorsky Memorial. Is that where the Sikorsky helicopters come from? I don't know, but we'll find out. Oh, this has some shorter runways as well. I'm looking forward to this flight. Okay, as I've already said, we're taking off out of here. Let the AI fly. And we're just going to see what it's going to do flying out of LaGuardia. It's a little bit of a challenge for sure. So let's just go ahead. Alright, there's a lot of wind in New York right now. I believe it is heading New York's... What? Southeast. Okay. Okay. Is there a lot of winds? Because I think there was like a lot of, side winds in general. Crosswinds. Side winds? What? You know, why isn't your username SwissScissor1? How do you set it properly? No damn idea. How do you set your username to your custom name? I have like Ruby Yeti 95 or something. I don't know why. I cannot change it. Like I've not had the energy to change it either. Fly to Teterboro. Oh, Teterboro was requested as well a lot. Whatever. Let's just go to Teterboro. And again, we're gonna go to West European server for everyone that wants to join in the multiplayer. Is Microsoft Flight Simulator better than X-Plane by now? Still not. Greetings from Brooklyn, New York City. What's up, Mr. Gustav? Gustav? Or is it Gustave? Or is it Gustave? You know, I'm always struggling with the names for some reason. You know what? Let's turn on the AI. The engines are already running. Yeah, actually the AI is flying now at 100% power. Toga. We can just go in the outside view. Or no. Do we have please let us have passenger views. We do not have passenger view, right? Quick view? Do we have passenger view? Dude, can we just be a passenger? Probably not, right? No, I don't think so. Instruments? It's something I've never actually noticed. We have no passengers here. Alright, meanwhile though, our AI has taken off, and while we're flying, let's see how it's gonna do. So a new maneuver it's already doing is getting the engine power down, which is something it always does for some reason. I don't really get it. And yes, I'm sitting like this now. To the left of us, we have the beautiful New York. Let's hope that the AI won't crash our plane into it. And you know, the engines right now are running at like 50%. I don't know. I don't get it really. Have you ever been to Eastern Europe or in it? Yeah, of course. I live barely in Eastern Europe. I mean, you know, Germany has Poland next to it. So like, it's very close to Eastern Europe for sure. Whoa, wow, what are these these scenery mesh bugs here? Jesus Christ, that is Microsoft Flight Simulator for sure. Yeah, we're ascending. We're climbing at a very low speed. Like both speed and actually our vertical speed is low. Like our climb ratio, everything's low. And we're getting some overspeed warnings. What's this plane doing? I don't get it. All right. Well, our airport is here. Oh no, that's actually our first navigation point. So let's go ahead and fly. Has a passenger ever landed a plane in real life? Not in an airliner like this, I think. In real life, though, we have seen planes operated by passengers, you know, in smaller aviation, like general aviation, you know, private jets, especially private jets that are only like single pilot, right? Like King Airs and everything. You know, sometimes the passengers of these private planes, yes, are flying the planes. That's what I want to say, of course. Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah. Where should we go next? By the way, can we go to the Alps again for the next live stream? I'm just wondering about the future. Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, you know, we're just getting flown. We're being flown by the AI, and it's making some interesting decisions. For example, it's maintaining 3,500 feet. I mean, there's got to be a reason for that. So let's just check out what it's gonna do. Yeah. I don't know. This plane, like the AI of this flight simulator, is even more stupid than X-Plane's AI, which, you know, most flight simulators have AIs by now, but that one, like X-Plane's artificial intelligence engine, is already not good, but it can at least perform somewhat of like a decent flight and like a decent landing as well. But no, this one doesn't at all. So I'm really excited to see that landing. Maybe for the first time ever in a live stream, we can have a fully successful flight, which I doubt will happen. Like a fully successful landing, because we have not done that before. It's not been possible. I just wanted to advertise again here. No. There's this link that you can I can copy. It's also in the video description. If you guys cannot use Super Chat, because a lot of people are asked, there's a lot of countries actually that are not supporting Super Chat for YouTube and for the live streams. So if you want to still donate, you can, of course, go for the website as well. That's very appreciated. And you will show up on the screen and everything. So let's go ahead then, and we're flying. Yeah, things are looking good. Is this... No, never mind. Is YouTube more profitable than being a pilot? Depends on where you are as a pilot, of course. What's up, Efrain Miraz? Hello. Why only 600 people? Basically, I started up with like 200 viewers per stream, but now it's gone down by quite a bit. And I can give you an explanation why. It's basically because I stream every day. Obviously, to stream every day, it's not special anymore that I stream. And so people are not tuning every day. Not tuning in as much anymore. But what I've started doing was like have like a scheduled time so that everyone really knows when the streams are happening, because a lot of people used to be just missing them, and a lot of people are still missing them, either because it's not in their time zones. I mean, we're always streaming at around the European evening time zones, if that makes sense, or European night, which can be a little tricky for some people, especially in Asia, as I've already said. There's a lot of viewers in Asia, obviously. So I'm thinking, like, how can I adapt to this? Maybe I'm thinking of like doing a 24-hour live stream, but that would be like so damn stressful, like genuinely. No, 24-hour live stream would be an option, but I'm also thinking, I don't know. It's just really YouTube's notification system works like that as well. If you like post videos every day, it will not, keep people updated as much, right? It's called about YouTube's themselves say it's called live. Let your live streams and YouTube videos breathe. Let them breathe. That's the thing. What's up, Rajan Sharma? Do you plan on publishing your live videos? or have a schedule beforehand that you can let us know when you'll be on. Yes. Something again I've been recently doing was like schedule the live stream properly so that I have like a time set. Today it was again 10 p.m. In the evening, and I would really like to always have like 10 p.m. somewhat in the evening or in the night of European, which is like 4 p.m. Eastern, which is always like, I think it's a great time for everyone. That's like, Europeans are still awake, Americans are still awake, maybe some weird Asians are still awake, right? And I think like the Australians are like back awake, right? They just woke up. Yeah. So I think it's like a good like medium thing. I don't know. But it's like that would be like an option. But yeah, we'll just see about all this. Again, yes, I'll be scheduling the live stream properly so that you'll be able to see them like a few hours beforehand. I did it today as well. And so that, the notifications work. And, well, as you can see right now, we're flying still. Well, we're not the ones flying the plane. It's the AI flying the plane. And I don't know where our destination is, but it's coming up. Because we're at quite a speed, and our airport is not very far away. After all. We should have gone to Teterboro, though. What is interesting about Teterboro? Because a lot of people were, requesting it, Teterboro Airport. It doesn't even have that interesting runways, right? Alright, there we go. And this is actually the first time I've ever been to LaGuardia in an A320 and not ended up in the Hudson, which is quite a statement for Swiss 01. The daily flight simulator fun with Swiss 01. Don't know. Go Queens Airport. Is there even an airport in Queens? Don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's an airport in Queens. But I know like it's always the New York accent that does it for me. Like I got some coffee. Yeah, people that are not from the U.S. are probably like, what? But they always say coffee. Coffee. What is the AI doing? It's like drifting along, isn't it? Is it not drifting along? What is it doing? Oh, it's not drifting along, but it's like doing something weird. It's probably getting some coffee. What's the country that views her the most? Obviously the U.S. It's, English speaking is like always, the U.S. and especially aviation is always a big topic in the U.S. It's actually in the U.S. it's the best place to be a private pilot for sure. Because there are so many airports, it's much cheaper there, much better. That's like a really cool thing about the U.S. That's we have to say. Everyone is like always so skeptical about countries. But no, we have to really give it to the U.S. about flying. Playing Guy Concord, £3. Can you say hi, Paul, from a friend's birthday? Is it your friend's birthday? What's up, Paul? I've learned to stroke, but happy birthday, Paul. Oh, that's just great, everybody. What's up, Maker Maniac? All right. Yeah. Meanwhile, the AI is actually coming in for a landing here at this Memorial Airfield of Sikorsky, and well, we're coming in. Actually, we're coming in quite well so far. Actually, what I want to try though is actually really blind ourselves. What I mean by that is we're gonna go to actually night, which is not that much of a challenge, of course. But then we're gonna go to like fog. Why can we not set fog here, by the way? That's something weird. Okay, now we have like genuine fog. We cannot see anything. Alright, let's get now. It's really in the hands of the pilots. What's up, Government Pizza? He is back. Hey, glad I could catch you live. Yeah, always live on at 4 p.m. Again, the notification system of YouTube doesn't work. So you have to really, make sure to tune in by yourself. And what is the AI doing now? It's given up. Why the hell is it doing what it's doing? Isn't it like supposed to land? What the hell, dude? Did I say did I say government pizza, by the way? I meant government pasta. Oh no. Have you ever at night? Have you ever flown? Have you ever flown at night? That's actually a good question. In real life, no. As a pilot, of course, no. But in real life, in a 737 or something, of course. But like at night, you need a special license for that in Germany. It's called night flight license, which is a very creative title, of course, but it explains the stuff the license is about quite well, doesn't it? But no, it's called night flight license or something, and it does what it says it does. No, I have not done it yet, so I want to do it. What's up, Maker Maniac? How awful are the physics of Flight Simulator 2020? I mean, you can see it yourselves. It's really bad. What's up, Ollie Adams as well? Infinite Flight Simulator is the best flight simulator. That's highly debatable. Yeah. Highly debatable indeed. Meanwhile, actually, I mean, we can pull up a map so that we can see what the AI is exactly doing now. Maybe, actually, though, maybe, there's a low chance, but maybe the flight simulator, the AI, has been smart. Because what I did when I changed the weather settings to fog was I changed the wind directions. And before, I think we had, not tailwind, but the opposite. What's the opposite of tailwind? Like wind from the front. What the yeah, wind from the front. And after I changed the weather conditions, obviously the wind changed. And actually, they went by 180 degrees. And actually, we then had tailwind, which is a speed, which is like a wind direction that you don't want to be landing at, especially on a 4,000 feet long runway. Headwind. So, yeah, that's what we've got. Headwind. Nose wind. We've come straight ahead wind. British 001 or British 001. I'm out of money again after this. Well, rest in peace to you for sure. Alright then. I think actually the AI is coming in for a landing. Maybe for the first time ever, we're coming in for a nice one actually as well. We can see a runway, even though there's normally supposed to be fog here. But the runway is here. Maybe we're a little off the center line as of right now. So the AI is going to have to fix a lot. And there's an A320 that's just busted through us. Yeah. What is the AI doing? Because, like, this is not... Okay, maybe... No, never mind. AI is messing this up severely again, isn't it? We're just going to wait and see. And it's going to have to do something, right? Oh, it's actually gonna... Oh, wait. No. That's really not good now. Let's actually go to, What's up, Josh AV? Headwind, am I a joke to you? Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is what the AI is doing right now, just to give you a little bit of a heads up. AI is not landing properly, for sure.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, right.
Yeah, crashed into a ghost ship as well. What is that? What has that been? Oh, oh, wow. And now it taxis back onto the runway center line. Oh, it doesn't. What is this? Well, that hasn't worked, apparently. How's the AI of the flight simulator so extremely bad? Jesus Christ. Okay, now it's definitely died. Now we've actually streamed for like an hour and 12 minutes. So, you know, I actually know because again, we're streaming at 10 p.m. Central European time. So I think it's time to end for today. I know where, like, no. We have to see. Where do we go tomorrow? We have to already have it here. Where should we go tomorrow? Let me know. What flight should I do before we end? Where should we fly? How let me know. A lot of interesting. A lot of people are saying Scandinavia again. I mean, there is a few things that we have not checked out yet. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Scandinavia as well, Alps. Meanwhile, while you guys are writing this, you can keep writing it. So I'm just gonna do the end. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. I'm just gonna put this timer on here as well. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Goodbye. As always, 10 p.m. Central European time. See you. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Wait, no, someone has actually donated. Wait, who was so stupid to donate? I don't even see the donation. I want to say, okay, Maker Mania. I'm going to keep that in mind. Alright, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.